Hello everyone, my name is Chelsa with the Urbana Park District, and I'm here at the Anita Purves Nature Center, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about reptiles and the 5 things that make reptiles a reptile. There are 5 distinct characteristics that all reptiles have. One is, I want you to take a deep breath. There's your clue. You guessed it, lungs. Another is your backbone. So they are vertebrates. And also, they have scales. And they're cold-blooded, which means they're the temperature of their surroundings. And so we are warm-blooded. You can take your hand and touch the back of your neck or under your armpit, and it's going to feel very warm because our body keeps a very warm temperature. But cold-blooded animals are the temperature of their surroundings. So if you touch your wall or your table, maybe your floor in your kitchen, that would be the temperature of a reptile or a cold-blooded animal. And our last thing is that they lay eggs. I have a reptile here with me, so we're going to take a closer look at our resident corn snake and talk a little bit about some of her features. You can see that she is sticking her tongue out. That is her actually using her sense of smell. And so what she is doing is she is grabbing the air and pulling it back into her Jacobson organ on the roof of her mouth. And that is how she smells. You can also see that she has her beautiful scales here, which are one thing that make a reptile a reptile. And scales are a little bit different on her belly. These are made to be able to go around on rocks, in rough soil, and different terrain. And then her scales here on top are a little bit thicker there, nice for protection. And so a little bit about our snake's diet is they are carnivores, and they like to eat small rodents, or depending on the size of the snake, larger rodents. Our snakes here all eat mice that we have for them, and this corn snake gets fed one mouse a week. And she continues to grow. She just had a full shed last week that was 64 inches long. Another reptile I brought with me today is an eastern box turtle. It's called a box turtle because they are able to protect themselves. Their arms and their heads, if they are startled, are able to protect themselves. And there's a little hinge here, kind of like the hinge on your elbow or the hinge on a door, that will close, keeping the head and the arms safe. And so this is an eastern box turtle, and so you can see some darker camouflage colors here on the shell, and then have a nice little bright orange across the scales on the arms and on the head. And so I do want to take a closer look at the shell here. And so the shell is underneath this bone, and on top are these little scales that are called scutes. S-C-U-T-E-S, scutes. And so you can see the shell grows along with the scute, grows with the turtle, and it gets bigger and bigger. And so turtles, they stay in their shells at all times, not like cartoon turtles where they can hop out of their shell. They actually have their spine hooked to their shell as well. So if you take a closer look at our friend's mouth here, you can see he actually has a beak. So it's not a typical beak like we would think on a bird, but it is called a beak. And turtles do not have teeth. Some reptiles have teeth, but turtles do not have teeth. And turtles are omnivores, so they like to eat insects, mushrooms, plants, things like that, earthworms. Our turtles here at the Nature Center eat a lot of dark greens, fruits, veggies, and of course, nice juicy worms. Thanks for watching. To stay connected, you can follow the Anita Purves Nature Center on Facebook or Instagram. And educators, you can learn more about resources that we have to offer by following or joining our Facebook group, Nature Connections.